In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
their educational goals by raising scholarship funds, establishing endowments, and more. For more information, scan the QR code on screen, stop by the Sargent Central School District, or find the Sargent Central Dollars for Scholars page on Facebook.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com. In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Mic check, mic check. We are just about ready to get set for game number 3 in the JV match. The Enderlin Eagles were able to win the first set. Bulldogs coming back and winning the second set 25-23. Third set just about ready to start. Just doing a quick sound check here before the varsity contest later on here this evening.
District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
pass, rolling to his right. They throw it, the in route to Tanner. Steck makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anasteer.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown, swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to North Sargent High School here in Gwinner, North Dakota, the site of tonight's Region 1 Class B girls volleyball contest between the Enderlin Eagles and the Sargent County Bulldogs. I'm Nick Furch with you on the call for your live event here this evening. I'm being joined by my cameraman Connor Olson, who will be joining me all season long as we bring you Sargent County sports here through your live event. Looking ahead at the matchup for this evening, we see the Enderlin Eagles coming into this one with a 4-10 overall record, 0-2 in region play. They are coming off of a loss to the Central Cass Squirrels in 3 on Thursday. That game stopped what could have been a start of a winning streak after they had won previously in the week on Tuesday. For the Enderlin Eagles, they are coached by head coach Jordan Bosley. The starting crew for head coach Bosley here this evening. Number 2, the junior setter Michaela Wall. Freshman middle hitter number 3, Ava Furno. The sophomore middle hitter number 5, Caitlin Majo. The senior outside hitter number 6, Mackenzie Wall. Another outside hitter for the Eagles is number 9, the junior Carson Wadeson. Playing middle and outside hitter for the Eagles, the senior number 10, Lindsay Allen. And rounding off the starting rotation for the Eagles, another senior, number 15, Amethyst Billing. She will be the libero here for Enderlin this evening. As for the Sargent County Bulldogs, they're coming into this one with a 2-3 record, excluding some of the tournament games that they have had. I believe they've played in 2 tournaments, including the Central Cass tournament this last weekend. We'll touch more on that here as the evening goes on, but they are coming into this one with a 1-0 record in region play, looking to get win number 2 here this evening against Enderlin. They are coming into this one off of a tough week of regular season matchup. The Bulldogs had a 2-0 advantage in both of their games last week. Oaks Tornadoes on Tuesday and the Oak Grove Grovers on Thursday. After going up 2-0, ended up losing in 5 in both of those contests. Head coach Jenna Anderson hoping to right the ship here this evening and hopefully be able to close out a victory for this Bulldogs squad. For the Bulldogs, their starting rotation here this evening, they are led by their junior libero, number 5, Emma Bixby. She is a junior. Another junior for Sargent County, number 13, playing right side is Lily Lee. Outside hitter for Sargent County, number 22, Carly Cadoon. Senior middle hitter, number 24, Hallie Nelson. Another senior for Sargent County, number 26, Elena Anderson. She's playing outside. The setter for the Bulldogs, number 32, the junior Sadie Newstall. And rounding off the starting rotation for Sargent County, this senior, number 33, Amber Kerr. We are just about ready to get set here in this one. Warm-ups are just about ready to wrap up. We are going to step aside here in this one. We will be back for starting lineups on the court here. You are watching Class B Region 1 Girls Volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Good job singing the anthem there by the North Sargent Ensemble. We will send it down to the floor for our opening lineups, first starting with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Enderlin Eagles. Once again, the starting lineup for the Enderlin Eagles here this evening. Michaela Wall, number 2, the setter. Number 3, Ava Furno, middle hitter. Number 5, Caitlin Maggio, middle hitter. Number 6, Mackenzie Wall, outside hitter. Number 9, Carson Waitson. at outside hitter. Number 10, Lindsay Allen, middle/outside hitter. And Amethyst Billing, wearing number 15, is the libero for the Eagles. The Eagles are coached by head coach Jordan Bosley, assisted by Allison Bartholomew and Faith Fredericks. Now for the starting lineups for the Bulldogs. The starting lineup for the Bulldogs: number 5, Emma Bixby; number 13, Lily Lee; number 22, Carly Cadoon; number 24, Hallie Nelson; number 26, Elena Anderson; number 32, Sadie Newstall; and number 33, Amber Kerr. Head coach for the Bulldogs is Jenna Anderson, assisted by Anna Harless and Kenzie Nikolai. These two teams getting a chance to play each other this year when it counts. They did open one another's season with a scrimmage back in middle of August, so it'll be a great time for both of these teams to see how much they've improved over the course of the last month, as the season is fully underway now for both squads. Officials for tonight's contest, we have Jordan Larson and Tracy Leon. And starting this match off will be the Bulldogs, number 32, Sadie Newstall, back to serve. And first serve is dug up there. Good set and good hit there. That is number 6, the senior outside hitter for the Eagles, Mackenzie Wall. Good assist there. Coming from number 2, Michaela Wall. Back to serve for the Eagles here is Amethyst Billing, and her serve goes out of bounds. Side out Bulldogs. Good decision there by Anderson, allowing that one to just go just out of bounds, just past her. Back to serve now for Sargent County. The sophomore outside hitter, Carly Cadoon. Her serve is unable to be dug out there by Mackenzie Wall. That'll be an ace for Cadoon. Second serve coming here from Cadoon, dug out by Watson. This is up to Mackenzie Wall, and that is going to be just a little bit too deep. So another point for Sargent County. Third serve here from Cadoon. And that's another ace for Carly Cadoon, as once again unable to get that one back up into play is Mackenzie Wall. And another ace for Carly Cadoon, number 3, as Cadoon back to serve now for the 5th time. Bulldogs 5-1 early advantage here, as that serve just a little bit too much there from Cadoon. Side out for the Eagles. Coming in to this one, Noelle Fredericks. Taking a seat is Lindsay Allen, and Fredericks will go back to serve here. Fredericks' serve is down just in front of Cadoon, and that is an ace for the junior defensive specialist for Enderlin. Second serve here is dug out by Bixby. Newstall sets this one up to Nelson, and just a little bit too much there from Hallie Nelson, the 5'10" middle hitter for the Bulldogs, a senior leading the charge there up front. Third serve here coming from Fredericks. Good job there by Anderson, able to get that popped up, but dug out there by Billing. And that hit there just a little bit too much from Mackenzie Wall as the Bulldogs able to get a side out as senior Amber Kerr comes into this one. Emma Bixby will take a seat. Back to serve is Hallie Nelson. Her first serve is up. Dug out there by Billing. Good hustle there by Wall, but good dig there from Kadoon. Anderson unable to time that hit. Ooh, good communication there, or good job there by Kerr, able to get that hand up and get that one over as Newstall sets this up. Lee pushes this one over. Michaela Wall to Ava Furno, and that's just a little bit too much there from Furno, as the point will be in favor of Sargent County. Hallie Nelson's serve. Dug up by Billing. Michaela Wall out to Mackenzie Wall. Good block there by Kerr and Anderson. Newstall sets this one up for Kerr. Good dig there by Watson. And they're going to say that was in the net. Mackenzie Wall unable to get that one over the net, and through that block attempt there by Lee, and I believe that was Anderson up front there. 8-4 Sargent County here in this opening set. Ava Furno. Nelson, Newstall out to Anderson, and Anderson hits this one into the net. Side out Eagles. Mackenzie Wall, the senior outside hitter for the Eagles, back to serve. Serves up, dug out there by Bixby. Newstall out to Kerr. Billing, this is Michaela Wall. And Carson Watson unable to get that one to go through the block. Believe that is going to be credited to Lee there on that one, as Lee will take a seat. Peyton Hammond, the senior setter, coming in for Sargent County on this one. Jump serve up, and good dig there by Fredericks, as Billing unable to get that one to land in play. 10-5 Sargent County here in set number one. Second serve here from Hammond. Good dig there by Frederick, but good job there by Amber Kerr, able to use her height there to block that attempt by Michaela Wall to try and sneak one over, as Hammond's third serve here is just a bit too much there. Side out Eagles. Coming back into this one is Caitlin Majo, as well as for the first time here this evening, McKenna Crystal, number 12, the senior, and her serve is short. Dug up there by Kerr. Good job by Newstall, able to get that one over. This is Mackenzie Wall, but good tip there by Kerr at the net. Anderson able to get that one to go. Elena Anderson with the kill to get a side out in favor of Sargent County. As Amethyst Billing coming back in to this one. Elena Anderson, her serve up. Wall out to Majo. Good dig there by Anderson, as Hammond able to sneak that one over and keep it just in play. Good job there by the senior. She's able to steal a point there for Sargent County. Billing, this is Wall. Bixby from the back row. Wall out to Watson, and that is out of bounds. Another point for Sargent County, and we have our first timeout here in this one. Timeouts will be brought to you by Bank North all year long. We will step aside in this one. Sargent County leading in set number one, 14. Enderlin Eagles, 6.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
14-6, your score here in set number 1 as Sargent County is leading early on in this one. Elena Anderson, her serve. Billing able to get that one over. Anderson now to Hamann, out to Carly Kadoon, taps that one over. This is Caitlin Majo unable to get that one over. 15-6, Sargent County. Anderson serve. This is Michaela Wall, Caitlin Majo. Good job there by Anderson. Good hustle. Carly Kadoon. Dug out there by Billing. Michaela Wall out to Majo. Good block there by Kadoon, but able to keep it in play are the Eagles. Good dig by Bixby off of that Billing hit from the back row. Kayla Wall out to Watson. Dug out again by Bixby. Back row hit attempt. Good volley here by both squads. As Hamann out to Newstall. Michaela Wall, this is Watson here, and unable to secure a point there are the Eagles. Good job there by both teams, able to continue on with that long rally as Anderson still back to serve for the Bulldogs. And that is going to fall on the side of the Eagles as Sargent County leading this one 17-6. Anderson serve. Dug out by Wall. This is Wall with the set. And Majo able to get a much needed side out for the Eagles as Caitlin Majo able to hammer that one home. Coming back in for Enderlin is senior middle outside hitter number 10, Lindsay Allen. Back to serve is number 2, Michaela Wall. As Hamann able to set that one up for Care, but dug out. This is Mackenzie Wall from the back row. Hamann to Newstall, and Newstall is a little bit too strong on that one as the Eagles looking to try and kind of rally this one and get this one closer here as we're starting to approach some of the latter stages here in set number 1 as Kadoon flies in but unable to get that one to go over the net. Ava Furno coming in for Amethyst Billing as Michaela Wall's serve. Dug out by Anderson. Hamann to Care. Good job there by Allen, able to tip that one over, but Newstall's hit. Dug out by Wall. Good hustle there by Furno, but unable to play that one. I think it might have even gotten up into the low ceiling here at the North Sargent Activity Center. So a little bit of home court advantage by Sargent County as Emma Bixby, the junior, serves this one. Allen, and that is ruled in play. Good kill there by Lindsay Allen as that one goes just between Bixby and Anderson there in the back row. As it is now 18-10, side out for the Eagles. Back to serve is Carson Wadeson. Newstall to Nelson. Billing, Wall to Wall. Good adjustment there by Kadoon, able to hit that one and unable to get that to land in play is Mackenzie Wall. We'll credit the kill to Carly Kadoon on that one as Lily Lee comes back into this one. Sadie Newstall back to serve for Sargent County. Wall. I believe that was Majo there, but that's going to land on the Eagle side. 20-10, Sargent County looking to close out a very commanding opening set in this one. Newstall Dug out by Billing. Michaela Wall to Mackenzie Wall. And just a little bit too much there from Mackenzie Wall. 21-10, Sargent County. Billing, Michaela Wall. Billing again. Carly Cadoon for Sargent County. Set up to Lee. Lee's push. Allen tries to drop that one in. Set up by Newstall to Cadoon. And Cadoon able to loft that one over the defense there at the net from the Eagles. As Newstall serve. Dug out by Billing. Wall to Wall. Good block there by Nelson. And that is going to fall out of bounds. Good job there at the net by Nelson and Lee. Wall to Allen. And Allen almost able to drop that one in. Good hustle there by Newstall and Bixby, able to keep that one in play. Bixby up to Newstall. Newstall to Nelson. Good hustle there by Billing. Bixby, Newstall, Nelson. Good dig there by Wall, but once again, that low ceiling playing to the advantage of Sargent County in this one, as this is game point for the Bulldogs. As Newstall hits that one into the net. Ava Furno coming back in as Caitlin Maggio takes a seat. Amethyst Billing, senior libero, back to serve for Enderlin. Bixby, good play out of the net there by Newstall as Cadoon pushes that one over. Wall to Furno, Ava Furno. Able to get that one to land. As it is still game point for Sargent County. Eagles maybe trying to build some sort of momentum here. Bixby, Newstall, Bixby again. Good dig there by Billing. Wall to Wall. Dug out by Newstall. Set up by Bixby to Cadoon, but just a little bit too much there. Cadoon wanted a touch, but does not get that call. That one just a little bit too much there from the sophomores. Billing. Newstall to Lee. Wall to Wall. Good hit there, good touch, but a little miscommunication there between Bixby and Anderson. As it is now 24-14, Eagles. Still game point for Sargent County. Billing, Bixby, and that's an ace there for Amethyst Billing, the senior. Doing whatever she can to try and will the Eagles back here in the opening set. We have another Bank North timeout coming to you. 23. Excuse me, I believe it should be 24. Yes, 24-15. Sargent County looking to close this one out.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
24-15, Sargent County looking to close out the opening set here. Amethyst Billing back to serve for the Eagles, and the timeout from head coach Jenna Anderson was able to work as Sargent County able to close out the opening set. They win this one 25-15. You are watching Class B Region 1 Girls Volleyball on yourliveevent.com. We'll be right back with our second set here in this one.
The Sargent Central Dollars for Scholars chapter is a nonprofit foundation that supports academic success in the community. The mission is to mobilize the community on behalf of post-secondary education success for the students. Dollars for Scholars chapters help hometown students achieve their educational goals by raising scholarship funds, establishing endowments, and more. For more information, scan the QR code on screen, stop by the Sargent Central School District, or find the Sargent Central Dollars for Scholars page on Facebook.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com. In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Sargent County able to win that opening set, 25-15. Looking at some other matchups around Region 1. The Kindred Vikings and Richland Colts are tied at 1 set apiece at the end of 2. Some other matchups here going on around the region. The Lisbon Broncos are playing host to the Wyoming Lidgewood Warbirds, as well as the Northern Cass Jaguars are hosting Tri-State. Maple River is in Central Cass. That'll be an interesting matchup for these Bulldogs to be looking forward to as they face the Raiders on Thursday. And lastly, the Hankinson Pirates are hosting the Oak Grove Grovers. That game's being played in Hankinson. We'll try to give you any updates we can. But as for set number 2, the Eagles starting off with a serve from Carson Waitson that ends up being hit out of bounds by Carly Cadoon. So Waitson back again for her second serve in this one. Nelson dug out by Billing. Good play there by Caitlin Maggio, able to get a hit over the net as the Eagles seem to be building off of what was a pretty impressive end of that opening set. Able to get 5-6 points there as it started to round off. Good block there by Cadoon and Nelson as they're able to get a side out. Bulldogs, Lily Lee coming into this one. Sadie Newstall back to serve. Wall to Maggio, and Maggio unable to get that one to stay in play. Tried to go from her right side to the opposite corner, but just unable to keep it in bounds. Wall to Wall. Good tap there by Wall, but once again, a big block from the towers at the net for Sargent County. Hallie Nelson able to get the block on that one. Newstall. This is Wall once again to Wall, and that time unable to get a block are the Bulldogs. Good job there by Mackenzie Wall, able to power that one through the defense at the net. Amethyst Billing back to serve. Cadoon, this is a little too strong on that serve receive as that goes up into the ceiling, and we'll give an ace once again to Amethyst Billing, who was serving to close out set number 1, able to maybe give the Eagles a little bit of life here in set number 2. But Lee able to get that one to fall for Sargent County side out Bulldogs. So a little more back and forth here in this second set. Carly Cadoon serve for Sargent County. Dug out by Wall. Michaela Wall with the set. And Allen unable to get that one to fall. Newstall over to Billing. Wall to Furno. This is Newstall up to Nelson. And Nelson able to power that one past Michaela Wall. Unable to get a dig there. As Cadoon will once again go back to serve in this one. Billing, Wall, Furno pushes it over. Cadoon, Newstall. This is Nelson, and Nelson just a little bit too much, and they called for a deflection, and the Bulldogs are going to get it. So that is going to be another kill for Hallie Nelson, as Cadoon will continue to serve for the Bulldogs, but unable to keep that one going as that goes into the net. Coming in for the first time here in set number 2, Noelle Fredericks. As Lindsay Allen will take a seat, Fredericks will serve here for the Eagles. The first serve back to Bixby. Newstall, this is Nelson, and Nelson once again with a kill. Her third here in this second set, as Amber Kerr will come in to play middle, as Emma Bixby will take a seat. Hallie Nelson back to serve. Billing, Michaela Wall out to Furno. Good dig there by Cadoon. Newstall out to Anderson, and Anderson tries to poke that out. Good effort there by the Eagles, and Anderson, or maybe that was Lee, but one of the Bulldogs players found their way in the net, so that's going to be a side out for the Eagles. Mackenzie Wall, her serve. Bixby somehow able to dig that one out. Good job there by Newstall, able to keep that in play. Furno hits that one in the net, side out Bulldogs. Peyton Hammond coming back into this one as Lily Lee will take a seat. Hammond's serve. Just a bit too much there. Side out Eagles. McKenna Crystal coming in to serve here for Enderlin. As Crystal's serve just a little bit too strong. Back and forth here as once again we're going to have a substitution. Amethyst Billing coming in, 9-7, Sargent County, Elena Anderson. Good play there by Michaela Wall, able to get that one set up to her teammate Majo, but Cadoon powers that one past the Eagles as they are unable to dig that one out. Anderson once again will go back to serve for the Bulldogs. Billing, Wall. This is Watson. Kerr, Cadoon. Good job there by Cadoon, able to tap that one over and fall just in the middle of that Eagle defense. Anderson might have been a little bit long, but good job there by the Eagles, able to keep that one up in play. Bixby. This is Hammond setting it up to Cadoon. And that one is able to fall just between Billing and Fredericks, as we have a timeout called here. Big North timeout called by the Enderlin Eagles. We will be back after a quick commercial break.
This District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
12-7 Sargent County leading here in set number 2. After an early back and forth start to this second frame, the Bulldogs have been able to catch some lucky breaks as well as seen some great play at the net by the likes of Hallie Nelson, Carly Cadoon, well as some others playing up front there as Hamann sets this up to Kerr. Dug out by Mackenzie Wall. Michaela Wall out to Carson Watson, and that is just going to be a little bit too much. Good decision there by Bixby, allowing that one to go and travel through out of bounds. Billing, Wall, back to Wall, and good reflexes there by Bixby, but Cadoon and Anderson unable to fully get that one back over for the Bulldogs. Good side out there for the Eagles as Lindsay Allen comes back in. Back to serve is Michaela Wall. Her serve dug out by Bixby. Set up by Hamann. Out to Cadoon. And Cadoon once again able to put a little bit of touch on that one and sneak it just to the side of the blockers there for the Eagles. Side out Bulldogs. Emma Bixby's serve. Cadoon. Newstall. Dug out there by Billing. Michaela Wall back to Mackenzie Wall, and that another good decision there by Bixby, as that is just once again a little bit too strong from the Eagles. 15-8. Sargent County leading here in set number 2. Billing pushes that one over. Hamann sets this one out to Cadoon, and Cadoon tries to hammer that, but good block there by Majo. And again, Cadoon able to hammer that one and unable to control it, play it well off this low ceiling. Mackenzie Wall tries to dig that one up. 16-8. Sargent County really starting to pull away in this one. Bixby, good dig there by Billing. Wall to Majo. Hamann now to Newstall. Wall back to Allen, and Lindsay Allen unable to get that one to fall in play. As Bixby still back to serve for Sargent County. Her serve here just a little bit long. Side out Eagles. Back to serve is number 9, Carson Watson. Her serve dug up by Anderson. Bixby sets it up to Nelson. Good job there by the Bulldogs as Wall to Wall. Good push there from Mackenzie Wall. Set up now to Nelson. Nelson, good dig, good tip there at the net. Wasn't sure who was able to get that one, but nice block there by Nelson. And the Eagles unable to get that one to fall into play. Side out Bulldogs. Lily Lee coming back in as Peyton Hamann will take a seat. 18-9 Sargent County. Sadie Newstall back serving here in this one. Her serve dug out by Billing. Wall to Wall as Bixby lets that one go, as once again we're going to have another timeout called here by the Eagles as the Bulldogs have been able to extend this one 19-9. Bank North sponsoring this timeout. We will step aside as the Bulldogs looking to close out a commanding set number 2.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
19-9, Sargent County leading here in set number 2. Looking at some other scores from around the region. Kindred is currently leading over the Colts, 2-1. Northern Cass able to defeat Tri-State in 3. And Central Cass is currently leading over the Raiders 1-0 as that serve from Newstall, dug out by Billing. Michaela Wall, Mackenzie Wall, good tip there by Nelson. Again, Wall deflected. Nelson to Kadoon, and Kadoon hits that one into the net. So that'll be a side out for the Eagles as Ava Furno comes back in. Amethyst Billing back to serve for the Eagles. And good decision there by Bixby to let that one go. I think she decided 2 or 3 times whether or not she was going to go for that one, but made the right move as Carly Kadoon will serve after that side out. Wall to Wall. Good job there by Bixby. Michaela Wall back to Allen. And good effort there by Sadie Newstall, able to get that one over. And Anderson somehow gets that one to go over the net. And the Eagles unable to capitalize as that goes into the net. 21-10 Bulldogs. Kadoon serve. And that's an ace for Kadoon as she's able to just keep that inside the perimeter there, as that is another ace for Kadoon. She had a couple back in that opening set. Wall, this is Ava Furno, dug out by Kadoon. Good play off the ceiling is Newstall, but Anderson just a little too strong there on that one. Noelle Fredericks coming back in to serve here for the Eagles. Newstall able to get that one up. Anderson able to find the opening there in the Eagles defense. As we have a side out for Sargent County. Amber Kerr coming back in. Back to serve is Hallie Nelson. Billing. Michaela Wall out to Ava Furno. And Furno able to get that one to fall just between the back row of the Bulldogs. Side out Eagles. Mackenzie Wall back to serve for Enderlin. As that serve goes just out of bounds. So we're going to have a side out Bulldogs as they have game point here as Peyton Hammond comes in to try and seal this one for Sargent County. Serve is up. Dug out there by Frederick. Michaela Wall. Amethyst Billing. Good job there by Hammond, able to pop that one up. And Kerr able to push that one just past Noelle Fredericks as the Bulldogs able to close out set number 2, 25-12 to take a 2-0 match lead. We will step aside. We'll be back with the third set. Will the Bulldogs be able to close this one out in 3, or will the Eagles keep fighting on? We'll be right back.
I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Set number 3 just about to get underway as the Bulldogs lead this one 2-0. As we mentioned earlier, the Bulldogs have been in this situation just as recently as twice last week against the Oaks Tornadoes and Oak Grove Grovers, looking to close this one out and really gain some confidence are the Bulldogs, as Sadie Newstall will be back to serve here as Amethyst Billing. Carson Watson, this is Mackenzie Wall, gets that over. Newstall, just a little bit too much there on that set as it goes just out of bounds, as the Eagles will get an early side out here. Amethyst Billing back to serve. And that's going to be an ace for Amethyst Billing, as the senior continuing her hot streak serving for the Eagles in this one. Anderson, Newstall back to Bixby. And Bixby is going to get a back row kill as Michaela Wall unable to properly receive that one there, as Kadoon back to serve, and that's going to be a little bit too much there, as Carly Kadoon is going to force a side out for the Eagles. Noelle Fredericks coming in will go back to serve. Bixby, this is Newstall to Anderson. Good job there by Frederick. Michaela Wall back to Watson, but good job there at the net to get a block is Nelson. And that's going to contribute to a huge side out for the Bulldogs as Amber Kerr checks back in and Hallie Nelson goes back to serve. Once again, an errant serve. It's a side out for the Eagles. Leading early on in this one, 4-2, Anderson. Newstall. Kadoon with the push over. Michaela Wall out to Watson. Good block there at the net. This is Lee. Good dig up there by Fredericks. Billing. Dug out by Kadoon. Good job by Newstall, as they might get a lift or a double hit called on Sadie Newstall. So Mackenzie Wall will continue to serve for the Eagles. Anderson to Newstall. This is Kadoon with the push. Michaela Wall up to Furno. Good block at the net once again for the Bulldogs. Good job there by Bixby, able to save that one. That would have been close to being in play, out of play. So good job there by Bixby. Set up for Kerr as Frederick unable to dig that one out. Michaela Wall unable to help her teammate out there. So we've got a side out for Sargent County as senior Peyton Hammond back in and back to serve. Good jump serve there by the seniors. Billing, back row, hit there. Good adjustment there by Hammond off of the ceiling as Anderson really tried to push that one over but unable to capitalize there. McKenna Crystal, number 12, the senior coming in to this one. I believe Caitlin Maggio also just came back in as Crystal serve, dug up by Bixby, set up by Hammond to Anderson. Anderson able to get that one through. Fredericks and Crystal in the back row there. Good job there by the senior. Able to power that one through as Amethyst Billing coming back into this one. Anderson to Billing. Good dig there. Michaela Wall. Maggio able to get that one over. The block attempt there by Kerr falls just in between some Bulldogs. As Aspen Schlecht coming into this one. I believe that is Schlecht's first time on the court here this evening. Michaela Wall's serve as Bixby able to get that one set up. Good job by Billing, able to get to it. Schlecht tries to put some touch on that one. Wall to Maggio, tipped at the net, dug out by Anderson. And good job by Mackenzie Wall, able to dig out that attempt by Kadoon. And Kerr unable to keep that one in play, but good hustle there by Newstel as we've got a timeout called by the Bulldogs. It's Bank North timeout called by head coach Jenna Anderson. We will be back in 30.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
8-4 Enderlin Eagles leading here in set number 3 as Amber Kerr. And they're going to call that in. Good job there by Amber Kerr, able to just keep that one in play. Side out Bulldogs. As Kerr will take a seat. Bixby serve, dug out by Billing. Schlecht gets that to Maggio. Hammond back to Newstol, and Newstol able to get that one to go through as I believe that was Maggio and Watson unable to get a block attempt there at the net. Wall to Maggio, and Maggio able to just get that one once again over the block attempt as the Eagles starting to pull away in this one, leading 10-5 here in set number 3, looking to lengthen the night a little bit, sending this to set number 4 as Nelson unable to get a good hit on that one. So once again, the Eagles adding on to their lead as Carson Watson back to serve in this one. Newstol to Kadoon. Kadoon pushes that one over. Michaela Wall to Maggio, pushed over. Bixby digs this up, set up from Hammond, and Newstol hits it over. Good hustle there by Billing, able to get over to that one as Bixby. Hammond, Nelson, good job there by Schlecht as Billing, able to hit that one over. Hammond sets this one out to Kadoon. Good play here by the Eagles. Michaela Wall. Billing, good rally here by both squads. really fighting for it here in this one. Mackenzie Wall unable to get the push over. It looks like maybe she just took her eye off just a split second early, as that is a break the Bulldogs definitely needed here in set number 3. Newstall serve. Dug out by Billing. Michaela Wall out to Mackenzie Wall. And that one goes into the net from Mackenzie Wall. 8-10 Eagles. Newstall serve goes in the net, side out Eagles. Amethyst Billing, her serve. Dug out by Bixby. Good job there by Anderson, able to get that back up towards the net, towards Kadoon. Michaela Wall back to Schlecht. As Bixby's back row hit attempt. Dug out by Billing. Good hustle there by Wall. And Aspen Schlecht able to get that one over once again. Allie Nelson dug out by Billing. Wall to Wall. Good hit there by Mackenzie Wall, but they're going to say that's just a little too strong there. As the senior unable to get that one to fall in place, side out Bulldogs. Carly Kadoon serve, dug out by Billing. Wall to Wall. Tried to get that one just in front of Kadoon, but dug out well. Anderson hits that over. Good play there. This is Furno trying to hit that one over. Allie Nelson. Just a little errant there as that one goes out of bounds. We've got a side out for the Eagles. Noelle Fredericks coming back in to serve in this one as Aspen Schlecht will take a seat. Fredericks serve, dug out by Kadoon. Nice set there by Newstall, and Anderson tries to hammer that one, but unable to get on top of that one. 13-9 Eagles. Anderson. Newstall back to Anderson. Anderson's push, dug out there. This is Mackenzie Wall. Good pass there from Kadoon as Lee unable to get that one to go. And it looks like we've got another timeout called here by the Bulldogs. That is their second and final timeout here of set number 3. The Eagles leading in this one 14. Sargent County 9. You're watching Class B Region 1 Girls Volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
14-9 Eagles leading here in set number 3, looking to push this to a 4th set as the Bulldogs looking to close this one out. Bixby gets that up towards the net, towards Lee. Good job getting that over for the Bulldogs. Michaela Wall to Ava Furno, and Furno able to get a kill there as Newstall unable to pop that one up. Bixby also unable to get to it. 15-9 Eagles. So you can start to see the confidence growing on that Eagles bench as Nelson almost gets that to land right in front of Billing. Mackenzie Wall finally able to power one through. The block attempt there from Nelson and Lee. 16-9 Eagles as the energy level is definitely starting to increase. Good play off the ceiling there by Bixby, and that falls just in play there as the Bulldogs get a side out here. Amber Kerr coming back in as Emma Bixby takes a seat. Hallie Nelson back to serve for the Bulldogs. Billing, Wall, Furno, and Ava Furno with another kill here in this third set. Side out Eagles. As Bixby comes back in and Nelson will take a seat. Serve there from Mackenzie Wall, just a little bit too strong. Side out Bulldogs. As Peyton Hammond comes back in, Lily Lee take a seat. Jump serve here from Hammond. Able to laser that one over, and we'll give an ace to Hammond there, as unable to dig out that strong serve was Mackenzie Wall. Second serve coming here from Hammond. Another laser dug out, this time by Mackenzie Wall up to Michaela Wall. Ava Furno again with the kill. As it seems like every time she goes for a hit here in this third one, able to find the soft spot in the Bulldogs defense, as Ava Furno will take a seat. McKenna Crystal back to serve in this one, as her serve dug out there by Kadoon. Anderson with the push. Michaela Wall to Majo. Majo tries to tap that one over. Good push there by Hammond. As Peyton Hammond able to take advantage of the Eagles defense kind of getting sucked up towards the net. Side out for the Bulldogs. As Amethyst Billing coming back in. Elena Anderson back to serve. 18-13 advantage to the Eagles. Mackenzie Wall digs that up, passes it out to Michaela Wall. Majo hits that one. She kind of looks over to coach, gives a little shrug, and I'm sure she'll be back. She's been doing a good job here, the sophomore middle hitter for the Eagles. As Hammond unable to properly dig that one out. And we'll give Carson Watson the kill on that one, as Michaela Wall back to serve after that side out for the Eagles. Bixby passes it to Hammond. Good tip there by Kerr. Schleck's hit attempt there was dug out. Michaela Wall back to Schleck. Schleck tries to put some touch on that again. Hammond back to Newstall. Good touch there at the net by the Eagles. Watson. Good dig there by Bixby. Kadoon able to hammer that one, and they're going to call that one in play. Good strong hit there by Carly Kadoon. As we have a side out for the Bulldogs, 19-15. Eagles looking to close out set number 3. Wall gets that one over for the Eagles. Hammond up to Nelson. Dug out there by Michaela Wall. Schlecht. Good dig there by Bixby. Wall passes to Billing. This is to Schlecht, and Aspen Schlecht unable to get that one to go over the net, as the lead is now down to just 3. And we're going to have a timeout called here by the Eagles. Timeout brought to you once again by Bank North. We'll step aside. 19-16 Eagles looking to force a 4th set in this one. Bulldogs looking to close this one out in 3.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
19-16 Eagles leading in this one. Bixby back to serve for Sargent County. Dug out there by Billing. Good pass up to Wall. Majo tries to tip that one over. Good hustle there by Hammond to get to the set. And once again, Carly Cadoon with a huge hit to get the Bulldogs back to within 2. Good adjustment there by Michaela Wall, but Amethyst Billing unable to get that one to go over the net. 1 point game here for the Eagles as they lead, and we've got an ace there by Emma Bixby. The junior libero for the Bulldogs has tied this one up. And the Eagles calling their final Bank North timeout as we are tied at 19 apiece.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
Tied at 19 apiece as the Bulldogs have been able to crawl their way back into this one. Bixby still back to serve as Schlecht able to pass that one up to Wall. Good set out there back to Schlecht. Good adjustment there by the Bulldogs. Looked a little out of position, but good adjustments all around. Carly Cadoon with a push, dug out by Mackenzie Wall, passing up to Michaela Wall. Aspen Schlecht able to get that one to fall. As Schlecht with a kill there. Carson Watson back to serve for the Eagles as they lead by 1, 20-19 in this one. Hammond pushes that one over. Majo dug out by Hammond. Newstall serves it up to Cadoon, and Cadoon puts a little bit of ginger on that one. And able to get a side out in favor of the Bulldogs, tied at 20 apiece. An awkward skull chant coming from the Bulldog student section. It was Mackenzie Wall. Good dig there by Bixby, and we're going to have a double hit called on Sadie Newstall, as that was a great effort there by Bixby, able to dig out that hit attempt from Mackenzie Wall. Amethyst Billing back to serve, and her serve as we have I believe our line judge wasn't able to make that call, so we were going to have a call from the official up top, and that is going to be a side out for the Bulldogs. Tied at 21. Mackenzie Wall might have been tipped there at the net. Good hustle there by Newstall as Nelson able to get that over. Wall back to Schlecht. Bixby to Cadoon as Billing. Watson, good effort there by the Eagles, able to keep that one in play as Hallie Nelson ends that rally very quickly as the senior middle hitter for the Bulldogs gives Sargent County the 22-21 lead. Carly Cadoon back to serve for the Bulldogs. Wall to Wall. This is Aspen Schlecht. And good effort there by Anderson, and good effort by Billing on this other side to get that one over. Furno's hit, dug out by Cadoon. Bixby's back row hit attempt, dug out by Billing. Pass from Wall to Wall. Little touch there by Mackenzie Wall. Pass up from Newstall to Cadoon Anderson. Wall to Furno, and Ava Furno puts just a little bit too much on that one. Sargent County has crawled their way back from a 6 to 7 point deficit at the midway point of this one, looking to close this one out. Carly Cadoon dug out by Mackenzie Wall. Mackenzie Wall hits that one over. And that falls in play. Side out Eagles, 23-22 as Noelle Fredericks comes back into this one to serve for the Eagles. Aspen Schlecht taking a seat in this one. Fredericks. Good pop up there by Bixby. Nelson dug out by Fredericks. Pass from Wall to Billing. Kadoon gets this one up to Newstall. Bixby. Frederick. Good effort there by Billing. As Watson able to get that one over for the Eagles. Newstall sets it up to Nelson. And Nelson with another kill in this one. As we have match point for the Bulldogs here in set number 3. Amber Kerr coming in. Emma Bixby taking a seat. Allie Nelson serve. Passes from Billing to Wall. Ava Furno. Good dig there by Kadoon. Anderson tries to power that one. But once again, just unable to get on top of that one. Side out Eagles still have a match point for Sargent County as Mackenzie Wall back to serve for the Eagles. Bixby up to Newstall. This is Kerr. Dug out by Wall to Wall. This is Watson. Newstall to Kerr. Kerr tries to push that one past. Ava Furno gets that over. Bixby passes that up to Newstall with the set. And Lily Lee almost able to end that one. Good instincts there by the Eagles. Fredericks. This is Michaela Wall to Ava Furno. Blocked by Kerr. Bixby up to Anderson. And Anderson gonna get called for being in the net on that one as we are tied at 24 apiece. The Eagles looking to extend this one and hold on to set number 3. Mackenzie Wall serve up, almost able to get that two-land, and it does! An ace there from the senior Mackenzie Wall as we have game point, this time in favor of the Eagles. Wall serve. Pass there from Anderson to Newstall. Lee with the push. Billing up to Michaela Wall. This is Watson. And Watson unable to get that over. For a second, I thought maybe that was blocked at the net, but they're going to say that was hit in. So 4 hits on the Eagles. Side out Bulldogs tied at 25 apiece. Peyton Hammond back to serve. Her jump serve up. Wall to Wall. This is Watson there. And that is just too strong. Match point here for the Bulldogs. Can the senior Peyton Hammond end this on a jump serve? Wall to Wall. This is Billing. Good pass there by Bixby. Set up by Hammond. Kerr tries to get that one over. Good hustle there by Fredericks. Ava Furno tip at the net by Kerr. Set up to Anderson. Anderson's push dug out there by Frederick. Wall to Furno. Peyton Hammond to Bixby. Another good rally here in this third set. Amethyst Billing dug out there by Bixby. Bixby's back row hit attempt. Wall to Watson. Tip there at the net. Peyton Hammond's push. Good instincts there by Mackenzie Wall. Ava Furno tries to put some touch on that one. Sadie Newstall. And that'll do it for the Bulldogs as Sadie Newstall able to get that one to go and get that one to fall. As Sargent County able to hold on in the third set and win this one 27-25, finishing this match off in 3. Sargent County able to come back here in the final frame and win this one in 3. We will be right back with some post-game coverage as well as a look ahead for both of these squads, as well as a quick look at what else was going on around Region 1 here this evening. We'll be right back with your post-game coverage here from North Sargent. We'll be right back.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Sargent County able to hold on in this one to win 3-0 over the Enderlin Eagles after an exciting third set where both teams just were not ready to give up. That was a wonderful performance by both squads throughout the night, but especially in that third set. That was a lot of fun for me up here. Hopefully it was for you at home as well. With that one, the Eagles are going to fall to 0-3 in Region 1 play, 4-11 overall on the season. This is the last away game for the Eagles before they go on a 3-match homestand where they will be hosting the Hankinson Pirates this Thursday before playing host to the Maple River Raiders and Barnes County North next week. As I mentioned, all those games will be at home for the Eagles, as that Hankinson game and Maple River game will be some more region contests for the Eagles. As for Sargent County, they move on to 2-0 in Region 1 play. They advance to 3-3 on the season, excluding some tournament play. For the Bulldogs, they will be traveling to Tower City on Thursday, where they will be taking on the Maple River Raiders. The Raiders lost in 3 close sets to Central Cass here this evening, so definitely going to be looking for a little bit of a bounce back if you are the Raiders. Bulldogs looking to extend this into a second straight match victory here on Thursday. The Bulldogs will have another home game here next week. That will be part of the homecoming festivities for Sargent County, as they will be playing host to the Kindred Vikings. That game is going to be played over in Milner, and I will have that game for you on your live event on Tuesday. Between the game on Thursday, Maple River, there will be a tournament in Valley City that the Sargent County Bulldogs will be playing in. Something that Coach Jenna Anderson definitely said helped them to hopefully reset from last week, was being able to play in a tournament in Central Cass here this last weekend. So hopefully they're able to, use that tournament success, use tonight's victory as a path moving forward. So Sargent County able to win this one in 3, 25-15 in set 1, 25-12 in set 2, and then a very exciting 27-25 set 3 victory. For YourLiveEvent.com, I'm Nick Furch. I want to thank you all for tuning in here this evening. Remember, you can catch any Your Live Event action just by going to YourLiveEvent.com. We will be back here in Milner on Tuesday for the contest against the Kindred Vikings. And as I mentioned, all action can be found on YourLiveEvent.com. I want to thank you all for tuning in here this evening. Hope you all have a great rest of your night, and we will see you later.